When you see this kind of color in the trees, that means a couple of things for golfers. Number one, summer is definitely over. Number two, we are about to be spending a lot of time indoors, but we can still practice. And today, we'll take a look at a new practice aid called the Divot Board that can really help hone your swing all throughout the off-season. To take a good look at our featured product today, the Divot Board, we've come inside to the teaching area at the Fortress Golf Course in Frankenmuth, Michigan. My friend Kyle Martin is the PGA Pro here. He's helped us review some products before.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Right off the bat, we want to let everybody know there's no guarantee this review is going to come out favorable. Nobody's paying us. This is just a true, honest look, in this case, at the Divot Board. The concept of this is pretty simple. What are the practical applications and benefits of seeing your divot pattern in this setting?
A lot of people come in for lessons to see us and they struggle with distance control and consistency. Those are the two big things that we hear a lot of our clients talk about. So I think this can have a lot of different options to help your game, but those two things it can certainly attack.
The concept of this is fairly simple. In fact, if you've ever bought one of those sequined pillows for a young person in your life, or maybe for yourself if you have some adult issues, you'll know that when you wipe the sequins in one direction, it changes the look, right? So that's how this Divot Board is arrayed. When your club strikes it, whether there's a ball there or not, you can get a good look at the swing path, at how you made contact. So as we take some actual full swings here, Kyle, on the ground, what should we be looking for?
First of all, with the markings and the visual aids that are on the Divot Board, it'll certainly help identify where you're going to hit it on the face, whether it's on the heel or on the toe, and then really where that bottom or that low point or the bottom of your golf swing circle is, whether it's behind the golf ball, in front of the golf ball, at the golf ball, or literally just on the golf ball, not hitting the turf. Most people come in and they try and pick the ball clean right off the grass, and that's not the goal. That's losing distance, losing consistency, and losing ball speed. So being able to establish hitting the ground and controlling where the bottom of your golf swing is paramount to be able to shoot better scores.
We see, especially amongst professional golfers, these massive pelts that they often take divot-wise. Those pelts start after contact with the ball.
Correct.
Not before.
Yeah.
If it's before, it's what most of us amateurs do, which is hitting it fat or laying sod over top of it. So as you look at this board and the ball being on the dot in the middle, where should my impact take place and what should the divot look like?
So we should start to see impact with the Divot Board directly after that yellow circle where that golf ball is. And really the bottom or the very widest part of the divot we should see where the bottom of your golf swing should be about 4 inches in front of that golf ball hitting an iron.
All right, let's see if we can keep one out of all the water that I see on the simulator screen here and take a look at how the Divot Board reacts. All right, ball's airborne. It's going to be a little bit short of the green. No big surprise there. And what do you see here as a result of my swing?
So really clear feedback. We started to see the bottom of your golf swing and where you hit the ball initially. You obviously hit ball first. The bottom of your golf swing was out in front, about 4 inches to 5 inches out in front. The other thing that you can take from this is, since we're seeing white all on the left side of that board, we can really start to gather which swing direction you have.
So I'm coming outside across it, right? Outside in.
Yeah, so this could be really good from a teaching perspective because you're getting that direct feedback. If I'm working with a student and they're struggling with this issue, we may set up some obstacles or some cones just to give you clear feedback on which direction we need to be going. But I really like the information that's given you so far.
And just like the example of the sequin pillows, you just wipe it back the other way and you have a fresh slate to draw on again, right?
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I've noticed here in the first couple of moments that we've spent with the Divot Board is that it's moving a little bit. I'll turn it over in a moment to show you all what it looks like on the underneath part, but that might be a bit of an issue you need to address depending on the setting where you're using it.
So did that shot feel different?
Yeah, it felt heavy.
Yeah.
I felt like I jumped into it. Now look at this. This is the amateur swing. I'm an amateur. And look where this divot started. About 3 inches, 4 inches behind the ball. That's a terrible shot, is what that is.
Yeah, definitely room for improvement there. The other thing that I'm taking is...
He's such a good teacher. I say terrible shot. Kyle says definitely room for improvement. Come take a look at this divot pattern in here. Because as he mentioned a moment ago, you want it to start at the yellow dot. I started it in a different county. So
the other feedback is that you've taken out all the white or taken out all the divot board near you, but we've missed on that outside, which tells me that ball is toe impact. And toe impact, really off-center shots are the big detriment with distance control. You want to be able to try and hit that ball in the center of the face. So not only are we talking direction, which I think swing direction was better on that, but we're also talking where your impact was on the face, which is one of the 3 big components for shot making.
As our friends at TrackMan have now provided the proof of the poor strike, I just hit a 7-iron 128. And in this setting, that was going into some body of water. So let me try one more swing with this, and we'll wrap up our time with Divot Board here. Let me try some good contact, perhaps, and see if we can learn something from what we've done. All right, a little better contact, but I still think I came outside in on it because I flared it off to the right. So what are you seeing on that last swing? A
little more center face contact. Path is still definitely going to the left, and when we look at your numbers on TrackMan here, it is saying that your path's going to the left. So everything is matching up. Much better low point control. And I think that's going to be the basis for what a lot of people use this for, is where is the bottom of my swing? And really, I think finding somebody that can tell you, here's where the bottom of your swing should be. We shouldn't pick the ball clean. We should be able to have the low point in front. And we want to be able to have controlled, consistent center face contact.
Okay,
that's big.
You're teaching hundreds of lessons, thousands of lessons. Is this something useful for an instructor?
For sure.
Inside only, or would you take it outside?
I would take it outside. You know, we do see that ball, once the ball has struck the board, the divot board is moving a little bit.
Yeah.
I think probably some tees on the north and south end, or on the top and bottom of that, would be helpful. Those spikes are doing some justice, but I think probably putting some tees in.
And that's what I'm blaming for my poor performance here today. Divot Board retails for right around $129. You can get it on their website. So far, Kyle, if we had to do just either or, is the thumb up or is the thumb down on Divot Board?
I think the thumb's up. I really like it. I think it provides great feedback for everybody.
There you go, folks. Divot Board. You can see all of the errors in vivid color. Good stuff. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.